What is good, YouTube? It is your boy Bri here, and welcome back to another video. Today, guys, we're going to be teaching you how to randomize Pokemon games, especially the newer versions of Pokemon Sun, Pokemon Moon, Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, X and Y, and Omega Ruby, and Alpha Sapphire. So this is the new version of the Pokemon Universal Pokemon Randomizer. So what you want to do is you want to click the Releases tab. You want to come over here, click the Releases. It's pretty simple and straightforward. Just some changes, nothing super special. You click the PokeRando ZX zip, it'll download, and then it'll open up this right here. You want to drag all of these into its own separate folder, which I have already done. Let me just drag it over. I have a couple different randomizers for a couple different reasons. So this is the PokeRando ZX folder. So after this, you want to go ahead and you don't want to click this unless you're doing gens 1 through 5. Gens 1 through 5 and go ahead and click this is not a big deal. But you definitely want to click, open up, double click or right click and open for Pokemon, whether it's Gen 6 or Gen 7. You want to come here, you want to go to wherever your games folder is. I'm going to use a ROM of Pokemon X, or I'll do Pokemon Y, whatever, Pokemon X, Pokemon Y, whatever the case may be. It loads up pretty simple, okay? It loads up pretty simple. And if you want to go ahead and basically, I'm not going to sit here and explain each different choice because it doesn't really matter. You can do whatever your heart desires. I will go over a couple new things in this version though. So, in here in the Pokemon evolutions, you can limit evolution into 3 stages, and you can also force a change. They'll randomize something different from what it was originally. So in the old one, I guess that it was a possibility that you could just randomize it back into what it was, which is kind of weird, but I guess it did happen. You can make it so it's the same typing and it's similar strength, as well as if you come over here, you can change a possible evos or make evolution easier, which is usually what people usually do for like Nuzlocke and stuff, because you don't want to have a Haunter and a Nuzlocke run through, Next, coming up to the starters. One of the newer things is allow alternate forms. Basically, that's saying, okay, well, I can have something like a Deoxys Speed, I could have something like a Deoxys Defense, or I could have a Rotom Heat or a Rotom Wash, or in this case, a Mega Evolution. And this, it allows alternate forms for static Pokemon, everything else, and this is the same. This, you can actually go ahead and update moves 2 generations all the way up to 8, which is the Galarian regions. Nothing changing here. Rival carry started through game. You can change the forces of the fully evolved, percentage damage. I think I'm gonna make this a little bigger, actually. I can make it a little bigger. Double battle mode, which is something that you really didn't see in any other situation. Boss trainers, important trainers, or even regular trainers, you can make them have full teams of 6 if you want. Because if you want it to, The wild Pokemon, there's nothing new here except allow alternate forms again. TMs and TM stuff, this is really the same stuff. The items also got a little new stuff going on with it. You can randomize ban bad shop items, ban regular shop items, so you don't even want to see potions or Pokeballs, then they won't be there. Ban overpriced or overpowered, balance shop items, guaranteed Mega Evolution items, stuff like that. Fastest text, ban Lucky again, don't revert to temporary alt forms. This means if you catch in the wild, let's say you want to go ahead and catch a Mega Blaziken, you can. However, you need to make sure that you watch out because of the fact that it can possibly revert back to its normal form once the battle's over. So if you click this, that won't happen. So now with that being said, you want to just randomize and save your ROM. Like to upload your 3DS game to a CXI file or latest directory. So the CXI file is considerably larger. It's about 1.7 gigabytes, I believe, is what the normal one is, because it is a 3DS ROM. And then you can just basically go import that straight into it. But if you want to use the layered FS, it's considerably smaller. However, it's a little more difficult to set up than the CXI. So I usually just use CXI. We're gonna name this thing video, and then you save it. It'll take approximately, if you did everything I told you to do, which includes opening up the launcher for the Universal Pokemon Randomizer, it will not take as long, and I will cut back to when it's done. You guys have it. It took a little under 2 minutes, which is honestly pretty good, especially for a large file like that. But again, it depends on your computer, that what can handle and stuff like that. If you want to go ahead and save this, you can. I usually do save mine just in case something happens, especially if I'm doing like a specific randomizer. So now that that's done, all you have to do is load up your Citra, which I use Citra Canary or Nightly, doesn't really matter which one. If I want to go to Pokemon Y, or let me open up load file, and then you go to games, you go back to your randomizer, Pokemon X, and it's under video. So once you load that, it pops up plenty good. And I have it set to my controller, and it does work 100%. And there you go. And that's the video. I hope you guys did enjoy. Make sure to leave a like, a comment down below. And I really hope you guys enjoyed it and it really helped you guys. So I will see you guys in the next video. If you need any more tutorials or anything like that, make sure to comment down below what you want. And again, I hope you guys had a great time. Make sure to share this video around just so your friends know how to randomize Pokemon games, especially Pokemon Generation 6 through 7.